So today is going to be quite a day. We have a number of things that are happening. And our basic vision for the day is that we want to stay together. We don't want to waste our time on them, but we want to hold the vision that their conscience will carry them to the right place. So that's kind of our prayer for the day, whichever way you do it. We're going to be journeying from here. We have been the heart of this movement, and while we are small, there are hundreds of thousands of people around this country that wish they could be here. So we're standing with everyone today. And we've been in the heart of the Senate, and today we want to take our heart into the heart of the Capitol. So we know the weather was going to be bad, so we booked a tour. Because as we go into the Capitol, we've kind of gone on one of these tours, there's this powerful sculpture of the suffragettes. And we want to walk in that lineage. And there's a powerful sculpture of Rosa Parks. And we want to walk in that lineage, remember the ancestors whose decisions got us to this point. And we know that our walking today is laying the ground for the descendants and the children that are going to come after us, or that are with us today, the grandchildren. We may not affect the outcome, but we know that we did everything we could to make our voices heard. And that's all we can do right now. So we're going to go on a tour. Afterwards, we're going to come back here. We're going to pick up our signs, maybe take a pee break, whatever. But we know that at 4 o'clock, the Senate will be voting. And we've been very effective at being outside the Senate chambers with our signs and our messages. So we want to hold that space. And then at 5:30, there's this big national call to action so that once this vote goes down, the people are still rising. And there's actions happening in over 125 or more cities already. And a large coalition has gotten a permit for the East Capitol Lawn, which is sort of where they try and push us. So that's going to be at 5:30.
Arrest Trump! Indict Trump! Imprison Trump! Trump is out now!
Trump is out now!
Trump is out now!
Trump is out now!
Trump is guilty!
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 Trump
Trump is guilty!
Trump is guilty.
Tell me why you're out here today.
I'm out here because today is a stain. It's an absolute miscarriage of justice. It's shameful, and I'm very disturbed and upset that we purport to be a country where everyone is equal under the law, but that's being subverted today. And there's plenty of evidence for both charges, that there was an abuse of power and that there was obstruction of Congress. I'm very proud of Senator Romney for actually standing up for what's right, and Doug Jones, who is in a tough Senate race coming up and chose to do the right thing. I think that they're heroes, and I'm really proud of all of the people who testified at the inquiry hearings. I feel like they're heroes, and the truth will come out. I think it'll continue to come out. There's a white supremacist in the White House who's committing crimes. He's endangering our democracy, and he's not facing any consequences or accountability. And lots of us have for nonviolent offenses, just for standing up for human rights. And we've faced our own trials and our own consequences, and it's not right. And that's why I'm just here to say it's not right. Exercise my rights while I have them.
here today?
Because I see our democracy disappearing. I see a lot of fascist tendencies. I saw 22,000 people show up at a gun rally in Richmond. I saw armed civilians enter the Kentucky State House with impunity. It's very real to me, very scary that our president, who is unfit for office, has no more guardrails anymore. The GOP is just giving him a pathway to do what he wants. And it doesn't look good to me. It looks scary.
All right, we're going to get our units out here.
Yeah.
All right, there's more than 20 demonstrators here. Okay, you're demonstrating in an area where you do not have a permit and you're not authorized to demonstrate. Okay? If you are part of a certain group that has a permit to go in one of the grassy areas, we'd like to do that so now.
Cannon Patrol for
Okay.
agency 108.
We need you to break it up and head to your areas where you have a permit. If anyone doesn't know where they're going, please get with your spokesperson or we can help you as well.
The Senate don't want to learn the law, but our lives matter, so they'll be taught. Fire! Retire! Donald J. Trump! 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 Mitch McConnell don't want to learn the law, that our lives matter, so they'll be taught. Fire! 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 Retire! Donald J. Trump! Fire! Retire! Donald J. Trump! Fire! 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 Retire! Donald J. Trump! 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 Police, they don't want to learn the law. Black Lives Matter. They'll be taught. So they'll be taught. Fire! 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 Donald J. Trump! Fire! Donald J. Trump! Fire! 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 Retire! Donald J. Trump! Fire! Retire! Donald J. Trump! Fire! Retire! Donald J. Trump! Fire! Retire! Donald J. Trump!
So what was your feelings earlier?
My feelings exactly.
You don't protect no one.
No witnesses, no evidence. What kind of trial is that? It's a sham. It's a sham. Trump is out now. Trump is out now. Donald Trump is guilty, guilty.
No matter what they say.
Donald Trump is guilty, guilty. Donald Trump is guilty, guilty. The Senate just voted not guilty on abuse of power.
is that Donald Trump can do whatever the hell he wants. What the Senate just said is that Donald Trump is above the law. What they just said is that truth doesn't matter. Is that right doesn't matter. What kind of society do you have if there is no rule of law? If Donald Trump, the fascist white supremacist, has a green light to do whatever he wants, to attack immigrants, to attack Muslims, to undermine the separation of church and state. You have a fascist society. We have to act now. They have shown us that the one check, the most powerful check within the system, did not stop Trump. We the people have to act now to stop fascism. No more waiting. No more spectating. We waited for the blue wave. You waited for impeachment. No more waiting. For the 2020 election. An election that Donald Trump is rigging. An election that the Senate just voted to give Donald Trump a green light to steal. We have to rely on ourselves. The millions of people around this country who don't want to see children in concentration camps. The people who care about science. And truth. And evidence. And the rule of law. The people who don't want to see a fascist America. Put your fist in the air and say this pledge with us.
Put your fist in the air.
In the name of humanity.
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 We refuse to accept a fascist America. We will keep fighting. We will not give in to despair. We will not wait. We will not conciliate. Or accommodate. Or collaborate. Or normalize this shit. We will fight back. We will rise up until all these fascists are out of the White House.
We know this is a cover-up. We know this is a cover-up. We know this is a cover-up. Cover-up, 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 cover-up.
Mic check! Mic check! All right, my name is Sansara Taylor, and I'm a co-founder of the RefuseFascism.org movement. And we are here on a historic day, a very dark day in the history of this country. Everybody knows, the whole world has seen that Donald Trump is guilty of abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. And in fact, he's guilty of a great deal more. And right here today, the Senate is voting to acquit him of these crimes. They are saying with this vote that Donald Trump, the President of the United States, is above the law. They are saying with this vote that the evidence, that the truth commander-in-chief says he does not want them heard. This is a great leap towards fascism in this country. And it is an urgent day for people to recognize this danger and to get organized to stand up to drive this regime from power. Because Donald Trump and Mike Pence and this whole regime is guilty of much more even than they were impeached for. We've been chanting about it, but we have to really confront this. This is a regime that is a fascist regime. What does this mean? It means a program of horror for humanity. It means concentration camps for immigrants. It means separating children from their parents. Just a few days ago, Trump added 6 countries to his travel ban. He added a wealth requirement for immigrants seeking to enter this country. This is a fascist program of white supremacy. This is a program of assault on women's rights, reproductive rights, abortion and birth control, and assault on LGBTQ rights. That's right. This is a program right now of shredding environmental protections and endangering the future of humanity to live on this planet, as well as other species. This is a program of escalated danger of war, even nuclear war. So this program is a catastrophe for humanity, but it is more than that. It is a fascist program, which means it's a change in the form of rule. The shutting down of what we've been told are democratic and civil rights. The ending of the separation of powers. The ending of any ability for anybody to check the unconstrained power of the executive branch, now controlled by fascists.
You all to join me in welcoming Senator Jeff Merkley from Oregon.
Was it a trial or a cover-up? No witnesses, it's a cover-up. No evidence, it's a cover-up. No documents, it's a cover-up. A trial or a cover-up? Never before has this happened in the history of the United States of America. Never before. Never before have you had the jury foreman, that is the majority leader, say, I'm going to work hand in glove with the defendant and work for their exoneration. Is that a trial or a cover-up? Never before, no witnesses, no documents, no process, not even a conversation among the senators as a jury about the weight of the conversation or the presentations. You know, I was really struck because the case is so clear. Here you have the president's personal lawyer going to the Ukraine to arrange a smear campaign on Joe Biden. And then the ambassador gets in the way, so the president recalls the ambassador. And then the new president gets elected in Ukraine and he doesn't want to go along. So you have to create a pressure campaign, and that means Oval Office and holding up security assistance. This is an international, corrupt, criminal enterprise, and the president should be held accountable.
Guilty! 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 Guilty!
Some of my colleagues in the Senate, some of my colleagues said, you know, okay, yeah, he did it, but it was just inappropriate. Kind of like boys will be boys, right? Well, you know, there are a lot of things this president does that are inappropriate, like 16,000 lies to the public. That's inappropriate. Like not putting your holdings into a blind trust to eliminate conflict of interest. That's inappropriate. But that word inappropriate is meaningless in this context. We're talking about something much worse than Watergate. Watergate was spying on the DNC. Okay, that's serious. This is international. This is soliciting a foreign leader. This is pressuring that foreign leader with security assistance. This is smearing an opponent. If you believe that Nixon was appropriately driven from office for his crime, you have to vote to convict Donald Trump. So where do we go now? Here's where we go. We go to the streets and we turn him out of office in November of this year. That's what we do. We have to channel our frustration. We have to channel our rage. We have to channel our discouragement and even channel the darkness we feel on this tragic day. And we have to go and put this nation back on track. And that means not just a blue Oval Office, that means a blue Senate that will put... And when we get that blue Senate, we need by simple majority to pass H.R. 1 for the People Act. We've got to take on the corruption from our Supreme Court. They threw up their hands on gerrymandering and allow it. They proceeded to pass Citizens United. They become a super legislature and said that dark money is okay polluting our campaign system. Is it okay? No! And then they gutted the Voting Rights Act in addition. How about we elect a Senate that will have confirmed Supreme Court justices who believe in the way the people vision of the Constitution of the United States of America? Okay, get ready, wake up tomorrow, let's go to work. God bless you all.